Hi Scorpio, welcome to Sophquest. My name is Spence. Welcome back if you're a subscriber, and welcome in if you're new to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. So first of all, Scorpio, I want to thank you so much for last week. Wowzy, we had over 1,000 views on the Scorpio video for last week, and I'm very grateful. So you won video of the week. All right, Scorpio, this week what I'm going to do is pull 3 spirit messages from this daily guidance oracle deck by John Holland with the art by Matt Manley. Instead of reading from the book, because there's a message on the front of the cards, I'm going to read the 3 paragraphs from the 3 cards that I get for you, okay? And then I'm going to do the 9-card spread with the Druidcraft Tarot deck here by Philip and Stephanie Cargom with the artwork by Will Worthington. And I'm going to read that 9-card horizontally, vertically, and big picture for you, okay? If you haven't already subscribed, please do. I would really appreciate it. And if you like the video today, don't forget to give it a thumbs up because it helps everybody on YouTube to see it, right? Okay? Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we get for you for the week. Let's settle in, shall we? Settle in together, get into a synergy. Take 3 deep cleansing breaths because it feels awesome. This one wants to come out. Soul power. Beautiful. I'll read each one of these to you. Let's take some deep breaths. Intuitive nudges. Well, your soul is speaking to you there, Scorpio, huh? Yeah, I think so. By the way, this week, Venus is in Scorpio, entered Scorpio on the 10th of September. This is for September 13th through the 19th. So Venus is already in your sign, Scorpio, through October 7th for the next few weeks. So this is kind of dredging deep feelings, right? About the things we value and love, about relationships. So it can be a bit uncomfortable, but it's productive. Yes, it is. You are not alone. Okay. Soul power, intuitive nudges, you are not alone. All right, let me just put my crystal on that. Okay, now let's pull your 9. All right, I'll read those for you in just a moment. So while you're taking some deep breaths, relax your body, if you will, and drop your shoulders. Get grounded. Get some oxygen in the brain. It really makes you feel better and does lower that cortisol. Brings up the serotonin and dopamine, right? Get clear-headed, feeling a little bit better, a little more relaxed. I shuffled these plenty before the video started, so I'm just going to do a few more quick shuffles for you. And we're going to go. I'll tell you what the cards are, and then I'm going to show them to you one by one. All right, Scorpio. Here we go. Yes, okay. We have the 8 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, the Fool, okay. We have the Tower, the Sun, beautiful, right in the center of your reading. I love that for you. Then we have the 9 of Wands, the Lady, which is the Empress in this deck, the 2 of Cups, wow, okay, yeah, and the Chariot. So many people this week have gotten major arcana cards, the big cards, basically, in the deck. And there are, 78 cards, so getting any of the major arcana is pretty big. Getting a lot of them is very big, as far as your reading goes. And another one on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Wow. You know what I want to say? This is what I just heard in my mind. I don't use this word. I've heard other people use this word. Stick-to-itiveness. I think you have a strong sense of stick-to-itiveness. You stick to things. You have perseverance. That's the word I want to say. You have perseverance. And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing that perhaps something happened where you had a lightning bolt of personal growth, and maybe it caused you to have to walk away from a relationship, or perhaps someone did that in your life. If not walking away, it was most certainly a stance. Somebody took a stance. Okay, I'm moving forward. I need to grow. I can't do this way anymore, kind of thing, right? And then I'm also seeing that there's new life now, a new found energy that's come into the dynamic because someone either drew a line or spoke their piece, right? Had a what my family would call a come to Jesus meeting, which, you know, giving somebody what for? Isn't that what I said last week for you guys? But you're working through it, and I think you're working on it. And now I think you've got a new lease on life. I think that, yes, there are wounds. I think there's some defensiveness, but I think that you are persevering and you want to move at this forward. Whether it's together or not, you have a kind of sense of personal freedom in the situation. I say that because in the center of your reading today, right now, Scorpio, I'm seeing the sun. When the sun is at the center of, when the sun is in your reading, it really does shed its light across the entire reading, and it bodes well for things taking a positive turn. I don't think it's going to be easy. I'm going to say that again. I don't think it's going to be easy, but I definitely think that it's going to permeate everything that happens for the next month. And I'm saying the next month intuitively. That's just what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing that because we just had the new moon, and in this card, on that Eight of Cups, you can see the moon in the back, and it's mostly dark, right? So that was the new moon last week. So over the next month until the next new moon, which would be the new moon in Libra. So throughout the end of Virgo season this week, and the first few weeks of Libra season, we are moving from the shadow of Mercury retrograde into Mercury retrograde. So it's going forward, and then it's going to go backward and cover the same ground, right, before it goes forward again. Well, Libra is about relationships, all relationships. We have Venus in Scorpio, your sign. Venus is the planet of Libra, about relationships. Love and money will be issues and topics that are talked about in relationship. And I can see you guys working through, and I say you guys, that's if you are in a relationship. If not, you are working through problems and issues that have to do with relationships one way or another. And last week I saw a whole bunch of financial talk. This week it's like getting the finances worked out, getting it together. Maybe you've made some steps with that. But either way, you are strong and you are taking a new path, feeling stronger in yourself and thereby in the relationship or out of it, depending, you know, pardon me. I almost coughed, hold on. Okay, I have a tickle in my throat. Are you having trouble saying something? Or did you have trouble talking about it? Or maybe you're needing to still talk about it. Okay, let's read these cards right here. Soul power. Let me pick them up so I can read them all. Okay. Always remember you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. That's your true strength, right? That's your true life force. Soul power. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. Okay, so it's reminding you that your soul, not just a mind, not just a heart, not just a body, but a soul, right? Intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. Wow. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and our divine spirit. So you're being nudged a bit, your soul is, I think, to grow, very much so. And in this process, Scorpio, the message for you, you are not alone. You are not alone. We are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we're sending you. We're your family, your friends, your loved ones, your guides, your ancestors, right? Yeah. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. Okay, so You have ancestral guides that are there for you, angelic support, however you think about it. When you think about the statement that energy can neither be created nor destroyed, we're talking about energetic soul power. So even the soul power of our passed on loved ones, that energy can't be destroyed, so it goes out into the quantum field, out into the universe, wherever, man. Maybe they travel outside the Milky Way and back again, who knows, right? But you're being nudged to remember that you're a soul, to remember that you're not alone, to know that you need, if you're listening internally right now to whatever's nudging you to move forward, in your relationship, in your self-identity, in your place in the relationship, in the dynamic, that you're being helped along, that you're not just going through this difficult, slogging, trudging process of catharsis, right? You're not doing that alone, that you do have support. So let's go through this. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, internally, subconsciously, you're looking at your feelings. You're telling yourself the truth about how you actually feel. King of Cups. King is the highest level of the suit of cups, which is the water or the emotions. It's the yang, how you take action based on your feelings. The King of Cups knows how he feels. And this is whether you're male or female. In your yang energy, you're going to take action because you know how you feel now. You know how you feel. Two of Wands, going forward at a crossroads and looking at two different pathways and deciding which way you're going to go. You're going to go back down the same old path that you've already trudged on that was unfulfilling. And I'm saying unfulfilling because the first card in your spread on the table is the Eight of Cups. That was unfulfilling. Or you're going to go down the new path and be brave and have the strength to do that. Because the Strength card is about us using our courage for the purpose of self-mastery, knowing when to be strong, knowing when to be vulnerable, knowing when to be emotionally transparent, vulnerable, but also emotionally strong for ourselves and others. This is strength and self-mastery. It absolutely is. And because of that, being able to take the new path, the road less traveled, going internally and growing. You're growing spiritually and emotionally. And your intuition's been telling you all along that this is exactly what you need to be doing. You're evolving as a being on this planet. Okay, so let's do this horizontally first. Eight of Cups is usually when we turn our backs and walk away from something. It isn't because it didn't give us some feeling of fulfillment in the past. As a matter of fact, it's never easy to walk away from anything and toward a new dream when those cups are filled with love, because they're cups of love. So the Eight of Cups is usually when we walk away from something that we loved in order to go towards something new, because we love ourselves too. And we're allowed to grow, aren't we? We're allowed to grow. So it's okay to go for that ninth cup, which is fulfillment. That's okay. That's not a selfish thing. And that's what I'm feeling I need to say to you. Because I'm seeing next the Eight of Pentacles. You're working very hard. You're trying to be very responsible about this. And with the Fool, but you do want to take a new step. It feels risky, right? Like falling off a cliff. But you know that there's something that you need to do that is more fulfilling for you right now. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean walking away from a relationship or walking away from your family or any of that. It may be walking away from a job and going to a new job and having to have this discussion with your family about finances. Maybe you had a steady job, but you want to get out of corporate America and buy a food truck. I don't know. I'm just, I'm just giving you an example. Whatever this is, this may be a shocking truth. Now, right now with Pluto and Uranus and Saturn doing what they're doing, the outer planets, we are making great changes in our lives. Very, very big changes. And right now, at the last week of Virgo season, this may be a practical change in your day-to-day life, including job, finances, or relationship. So with the Tower, it could be surprising. And the Sun in the center of the reading today, I think that it's just absolutely something that you're going to have to be transparent about. You're just going to say it out loud, right? It's like, the truth shall set you free. Just say what it is that you want to do, because you've been, I think you've had your guard up. I don't think you've been able to say whatever it is out loud. I don't think you've been able to talk about it. I think you've been too worried about whether or not the tower would fall down, right? So I think that either you or somebody else had been behind a wall about it, okay? Maybe you announce something that you want to go and you want to do something, and this person is like, no, I don't, you know, kind of putting up a fence to you because they're thinking, you want to do what? Jump off a cliff? What? So, you know, this looks to me like somebody who wants to start over, start fresh, start new with something, and potentially with someone. Okay, at the bottom we have the Lady, which is the Empress card, about growth and abundance and beauty. The Two of Cups, love, and the Chariot, moving forward. So you could be moving house or moving town. You could be moving to be with someone you love. You could be talking to your lover about moving on from, again, work, where you used to work, to go to some place new. But I think this is coming from inside of you, soul power, intuitive nudges. It's like there's something inside of you that you need to do or want to do. And you're finally listening to yourself and telling yourself the truth about it, whatever it's about. Like, honestly, you're getting really real with yourself, and you're getting brave enough to be able to say, I want to go down this new road. Let's go down the vertical. We've got the Eight of Cups, Tower. You could be moving house, leaving the state, doing something because it's abundant, because it offers you great abundance. Or you could be in love with someone and you're, you know, walking away from, you know, 4 generations of the family farm, you know, to move to New York City because you're in love with somebody. It could be any of you could have any kind of different circumstance. But it's a pretty shocking change and move toward a goal or a dream for you. And it's beautiful, whatever it is. Okay. Eight of Pentacles could be a job, a dream job, something that makes you very, very happy. And again, with the Two of Cups, it could involve someone else. So you may be telling your partner, let's do this, let's go, let's become expats and move overseas. Do we have the money? Well, we'll work on it, right? Or like I said, let's start a new business, buy a property, move house. I'm seeing many things here. I'm seeing quite a bit of movement though with the cards on the table. The Fool, taking a risk and beginning something new. Although somebody may feel a bit defensive and worried about it. With the Chariot, it looks to me like it's going to move forward positively, and you're going to get where you're going. One way or another, Scorpio, there is a lot of positivity on this table. The Two of Cups, you know, this is abundant love and movement forward, okay? So if you're moving to be with someone that you love, then bravo. If you are leaving someone and moving forward with someone else, the best possible advice on this table is be transparent and tell the absolute truth about it. If it's for a job, it looks like it's going to go well. I just wouldn't shock anybody and all of a sudden say, I'm leaving and I'm out of here because, you know, I've got this abundant opportunity or whatever. Or, you know, I want to go be with someone else. So I would talk to the person, whomever this is about. you need to have the discussion, it looks like to me, just so that you don't have this as the response, right? You don't like, right? So listen to your intuitive nudges. You are not alone. You are being helped along in this path, the new path, wherever it is that you're going. And it is asking you to be emotionally mature and brave about it, and just tell the truth. And say what it is that you really want here. Say it from your soul. That's what I'm hearing, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed the reading today, and I really hope it helped. I wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude every single day this week. Enjoy it, and I'll see you again next week. Take care.